All right, everyone, welcome back. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. So there's someone in your energy here that's still connected to you who resonates with being in their masculine energy right now, okay? But this person, they feel like they're always wanting to be in control. Maybe they feel like they're the authority, things like that, okay? But this person, whoever this is, they resonate with being in their masculine energy, okay? So the provider, basically. And this person, you might have seen them at one point in time as your soulmate, possibly your twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever title you decide to put on that or resonate with. But this person also sees you that way as well. Okay, so no matter if this person, you resonate with them, being a romantic partner, or maybe you all were just friends and things never got off the ground. This person, definitely sees you as their soulmate, and you, at least at one point in time, saw them as your soulmate as well. Okay, so this is, who this reading is about. This person could have been dealing with, superficial and shallow people or relationships, or maybe they just always kept things superficial. They constantly kept themselves in a continuous cycle or pattern because I'm hearing that they had a very difficult time learning their lessons. Okay, that this person just kept making the same, decisions, and I don't want to say mistakes, but they made the same, errors in judgment, or the same judgment calls over and over and over again, which were not for their highest good. Okay. So this person, definitely feels like the decisions that they make, that they don't make any good decisions, or what they feel are good decisions in life. And, so this person constantly gets dealt karma, and I'm feeling like, this person, for a lot of them out there, they've gotten karma for so long, for so many of these types of decisions and cycles that they've been in or put themselves in, that they almost feel like karma is normal to them now. Okay, that life will never get better. They're in this negative mindset. Okay, for some of them, they know that they have some, work to do, but, as far as themselves, with themselves, and they just don't want to do the hard work. Okay, they don't want to work on themselves, but they're realizing that these decisions that they're making or have made in the past have not gotten them anywhere. All right. For some of them, they've been in devil energy, and they've also had addiction issues as well. And, addictions could be all sorts of things. It could be something as far as like food or shopping. It could also be, being a workaholic. It could be addiction to overgiving. It could be people pleasing. It could be all of those types of things. But it could also be substances. It could be, schmegsual addictions. It could be all of those things as well. So, but this person is definitely one of those people who, keeps things more on the superficial level, where they don't really like to be emotionally vulnerable. Okay. But they definitely have kept themselves in these toxic cycles or patterns where they're not learning their lessons. And because of that, they've kept their life stagnant. All right. They've, basically been feeling stuck for a very long time, and they probably didn't understand why. And then when they met you, I feel like they were shown a different way of life. They were shown, a lighter side of life, as opposed to being in darkness. Okay. And now that you're not in their life any longer because of, possible separation or divorce or breakup or whatever the case may be, this person is feeling like they're again frozen, and that things have come to like a dead end in their life. Okay, so this person is feeling very negative. They have a very negative mindset, unfortunately. That could be part of those continuous cycles. It could be a mindset as well. But let's see what's going on here. What can you tell us? What's going on with this person in this person's life, Spirit? What is going on with this person? What can you tell us? Let's see here. All right. So we've got the Queen of Cups. This person is seeing you as very loving. They know that you are very intuitive, that you gave them unconditional love, okay? And unfortunately, because, you know, you have walked away from them, they are feeling very left out of your life and left out in the cold, okay? So basically, you know, you were very loving to this person. And, you know, I'm also hearing that this person made you feel this way, okay? That, you know, maybe that they had made you feel at one time like you were left out in the cold, that you were not a priority for them, that maybe, you know, they put you in competition with others possibly, but whatever it was, you know, they did not value this love that you gave them. They did not value possibly, you know, in the intuition that you were following. You know, maybe there was something inside of you that, you know, told you that this person was your person or somebody significant in your life. And so, you know, maybe you're the kind of person who, you know, yes, you do love on people, but you don't, you know, love on someone the way you did with this person, especially, you know, straight out the gate. But you knew that there was something different about this person. There was something special about this person. So you opened your heart in a way that maybe you don't do for just anybody. And this person basically took that and stomped on it. Okay. But I'm also hearing, like I said, that now that this person might not be in your life any longer, they're also feeling left out in the cold. Okay. And it is due to lies, deceit, and, you know, manipulation here. Okay. They obviously lied about things. They obviously deceived you. They betrayed you. Okay. And, you know, these are all things that are part of, you know, why things did not end up in a, you know, going in a positive direction here. Okay. So, you know, you decided to move on to calmer waters, okay, from this person, because it's possible that this person brought a lot of chaos, conflict, and drama into your life. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. For a lot of you, third parties were involved. Okay. So, you know, take it as it resonates. But yeah, if you were in a connection with this person, like I said, they could have put you in competition with other people or other things. Third parties, you know, could be, you know, not just people, they can be things too. So we've got water energy, earth energy, air energy here so far. All right. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else? How is this person feeling right now? What is going on with this person? All right. So we've got the Magician. We've got Gemini, Virgo energy here. This person is manifesting. Okay. They're manifesting. I'm hearing to come back into your life. Okay, but let's see. What are they manifesting here, Spirit? What's going on with this person? What are they manifesting? Well, they're trying to manifest strength here. Okay, Leo energy. This person they probably feel weak inside. Okay, I think they see you as being a very strong-willed person. Okay, you're very strong inside, internally. You're very confident. Your self-esteem is high. This person, I'm hearing, that is not them. Okay, they are someone who struggles with self-esteem. They struggle with their confidence. They might not appear that way on the outside, but inside, this person does not have the level of confidence that, you know, you would think. Okay, and because of that, this person does tend to live in that devil energy where they're always, you know, trying to do things superficially with people, keep things surface level, because they do not have the confidence to have people see them for who they really are. What else is this Magician about here, Spirit? What else is that Magician about? All right, we've got the Seven of Cups. So, you know, this person, you know, they're manifesting, but they know they caused a lot of confusion and disillusionment here. Okay, they know they made you an option. Okay, but what else? What else are they manifesting, though, Spirit? All right, they're trying to manifest you back into their life. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you not only as the Queen of Cups, where you're intuitive and, you know, show unconditional love, but you're also, you know, stable, secure. You're confident in that, like I said, and, you know, you're grounded as well. All right. So, you know, this person wants to bring you truth. They want to bring you clarity with the Ace of Swords here. They definitely want to come back your way, and they want a new beginning with the Fool. Okay, so just a heads up, this person is most likely coming back your way, and that is after an ending that happened between the two of you.